Welcome to Chain Reaction by Capital Copilot, your daily dose of the latest in cryptocurrency news, market insights, and blockchain trends. Let's get started. Bitcoin holds at $64,413 this morning, and Ethereum trades at $1,910 as crypto markets enter a holding pattern ahead of the Federal Reserve's interest rate decision at 2 p.m. Eastern today. Futures markets show 35% odds of a surprise quarter-point rate hike, the highest probability we've seen this cycle. Fed Chair Kevin Warsh has abandoned traditional forward guidance, leaving both Bitcoin and traditional markets vulnerable to genuine surprise. Major institutional adoption news. Morgan Stanley launched two new exchange-traded products this morning, the Morgan Stanley Ethereum Trust and Morgan Stanley Solana Trust, both trading on NYSE Arca at 0.14% expense ratio. Both funds will stake their holdings and pass rewards directly to investors. With $9 trillion in client assets, Morgan Stanley's expansion represents meaningful institutional infrastructure for crypto diversification. The Clarity Act faces growing headwinds. Galaxy Research cut its 2026 passage forecast from 50% to 30%, citing the 60-vote Senate threshold and tightening legislative calendar before the August 7th recess. BlackRock, Fidelity, Franklin Templeton, and Goldman Sachs publicly endorsed the bill this week. Without progress this week, the bill likely won't return until late 2026 or 2027. Russia's Federal Security Service charged Telegram founder Pavel Durov with aiding terrorism and placed him on an international wanted list. The FSB alleges Telegram failed to remove channels used by Ukrainian intelligence to coordinate attacks inside Russia. Durov faces life imprisonment, but has not lived in Russia since 2014 and holds passports from France, the UAE, and St. Kitts and Nevis. Zcash activated its Ironwood network upgrade yesterday, sealing a previous shielded pool that held 3.66 million Zki worth $1.7 billion. The upgrade was prompted by discovery of a counterfeiting bug in the Orchard proof circuit that went undetected for 4 years. Ironwood introduces a new private pool and implements a turnstile mechanism preventing any counterfeit coins from being withdrawn. Evidence suggests the bug was never exploited. Core Scientific announced a 15-year partnership with AMD for 529 megawatts of US AI data center capacity, with potential base revenue exceeding $14 billion. The deal accelerates Core Scientific's pivot from Bitcoin mining to AI infrastructure. Asian equity markets experienced severe turbulence overnight. South Korea's Kospi index fell 10.84%, triggering its ninth circuit breaker of 2026. Japan's Nikkei 225 fell over 1,700 points. Notably, Bitcoin remained resilient throughout the sell-off. The Fed decision at 2 p.m. Eastern today will determine near-term direction. Bitcoin options positioning shows traders have stripped away downside protection, leaving nearly $5 billion in upside call options exposed. That's a wrap for today's edition of Chain Reaction by Capital Copilot. We hope you're feeling more informed and ready to navigate the cryptoverse. Until next time, keep your digital wallets ready.